Day is nearly here.
And to help families, so many of them celebrate the holiday, Salvation Army is working overtime this year, distributing thousands of turkeys and Thanksgiving meals to people who are in need. 10 Tampa Bay reporter Andrea Line is live in Clearwater for us this morning, where it's the second day of this massive giveaway. You've got a behind-the-scenes look. Hey, Andrea.
Hey, good morning, Caitlin and Frank. I can already taste the gravy, one of my favorite parts of Turkey Day. But yeah, take a look at this. We're in the Salvation Army warehouse of sorts, and it is just packed full of what you like to have on the side for Thanksgiving. But we have Major Ted Morris here. Can you just talk about this major operation you guys have going on today?
Well, you know, it couldn't happen today without two groups of people: the benefactors that provide the food for us and the volunteer teams that bag it and distribute it. And so we'll be having teams coming in here today to bag some of this food, all this food actually, and then they move it out to where the cars will be pulling in later on today. And then other teams will actually be placing the turkeys and the bags of food in their cars. And so it couldn't happen without all these teams working together well to make this operation successful.
And we were talking about just how many. It's 12,500 turkeys plus everything that comes along with that Thanksgiving dinner. About 400 turkeys an hour go out. Just incredible. I loved the backstory about this. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Sure. About 30 years ago, a lady drove up to our offices and she had about a dozen turkeys in the back of her Camaro, and she said, "Can you use some frozen turkeys for Thanksgiving?" We said, "Yes, we can." And every year she's increased that number, and that's how we got to our 12,500 this year. It's amazing.
It is amazing. And thank you so much to you and all the volunteers out here working today. This is the second day getting all these turkeys out to the cars. No questions asked for those who show up, but they all are spoken for, so don't just show up without that turkey ticket. But this will be going on from 8 to 5 today, just putting a lot of meals on the table for so many families across this Clearwater area. Caitlin and Frank.
Showing up and showing out. Great stuff.